Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, so let's continue our soap opera with the gold market. This market is flirting with the level that we have discussed recently, because earlier it was not able to form any hints on any bearish patterns. That's why we're still in standby mode for possible taking scalp short position for the trading on the lower time frame, on the 4 time frame chart, on hourly chart. On the daily chart, meantime, we also are waiting. It's because we need the pullbacks, because taking a position in the strong resistance is not a really good idea. Besides, potentially we could get the hand shoulders pattern that we have discussed yesterday. And since these chances is not actually are not erased yet, it's just because market still stands in the point where we suggest that might starting the pullback here to form the right arm of the pattern. We're still waiting for possible retracement to take the position around 1930 area probably. So that's in short what we're watching for in different time frames. On the daily chart, if somehow market will break it up, forming no hand and shoulders patterns, just showing upward action, this could mean that this is an overall performance. This is not just response on a weekly confidence support. This is something bigger, and it might be just a continuation of actually the major rally. I could say that our pullback here is over, so we're ready for the upward action. And direct upward breakout could mean that market returning back to the top, at least in the first stage. So it will change our strategy totally, just because in this case we will have to watch for this most recent upward action, watch for a pullback for taking the long position. So that's as you can see, a lot of depends on the market reaction on 1990 area, approximately 1988. So that probably should happen also in the nearest time. It's today, tomorrow, maybe in the beginning next week, but it's definitely is timing for just a few days. So meantime, on the 4 time frame chart, we could say that something is going on, but we do not know yet what the particular pattern will be formed. For nearest few hours, we could say that's definitely it's not time for taking the new shorts, because market is forming grabber here. This bullish grabber suggests the taking out of this top. It means that some strong action should happen in the nearest time. I do not mean that it has to be something really outstanding. I mean the stronger just in terms of the just upward continuation. But at the same time, you could see that this market is coming to the resistance on the daily chart, because actually 1989 is a resistance. So definitely something's going on here, and here's grabber might be forming. As I said, it might be some further action, but take a look right at the round resistance. We have the appearing of the divergence, which is the first signal that something might be forming around it. So on the lower time frame on the hourly chart, take a look. That's we have a kind of the butterfly actions. First extension is done, and if grabber will be confirmed here, because you can see this candle is not closed yet. So then it might be, which is logical, action to the next extension of the butterfly. It's around 1993. This is supposedly actually the final ultimate point for our scenarios, just because if market will start keep moving to above this area, because on the daily chart it will be a bit too extended and not really relates to idea of the hand and shoulders. So around 1993, 1990, it's okay. So it means that this level, it will be some kind of the final point, some red line for this scenario. Breakout of this area and moving higher, it means that we have to change the daily strategy and forget about the hand and shoulders. If everything goes with our training plan as we suggest, then market has to either not to form grabber and start downward action right from here based on this head and shoulders. I mean, with the downside actions that some bearish pattern has started forming. So maybe hand and shoulders, as I said. Or if grabber still will be formed within a few hours on the 4 time frame chart, we are waiting for a final action to the 1993 and then it should be 1618 head and shoulders or something of that sort. So if we are correct, we should get something of this kind. So this shoulder head, returning it back up, back down, forming another shoulder, and so on. So that's approximately that we would like to get, and that we intend to keep an eye on in the gold market. So scenarios you can see with the reverse head and shoulders is still valid. It's not cancelled. We just should be a bit patient and wait when the market will show itself and start forming and make evident the pattern, the bearish patterns, bearish reversal patterns, and response to the resistance that we have on a daily chart. So in the current circumstances, I wouldn't consider taking the short position by far and waiting for more clarity. For the bullish position, well, it's very tricky. It's just because if you 100% sure that will be breakout and upward continuation, you of course could consider taking the long position. But in the current circumstance, when market stands under resistance, this is definitely not my choice to take in the long position. I prefer to buy on dips, so this market shows the pullback. So that in short what we're watching for in gold.